What's up, everybody out there in podcast land? It is your favorite gaming news podcast, The Scroll, coming to you live January 11th, 2026. It is your favorite comedic co-host, Frank Grouch, joined as always by our lovely host and creator, Lilac Boots. Say what's up to the people.
Ooh,
What's up, Boots? How
ooh.
you doing?
What's up?
Just another Sunday. Give you guys the rundown. We're doing a couple things there. We got some technical news for you guys, a little bit of culture information, and since we're finally outside of award season a little bit, we're going to take a little break from the awards, and we have a little bit of a longer what we're playing segment today. So thank you for tuning in as always. And again, a shout out to our Under the Equator family down in Australia. Appreciate you tuning in up underneath. So, welcome to the scroll. Boots, take it away.
All right. So first, the big news is Developer Direct is back this year, and Xbox is hosting it. Honestly, they really needed that W because they didn't really have a great year this year. 2025. So Developer Direct, it will be happening on Thursday, January 22nd at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, wherever you are, on YouTube and Twitch. As far as the lineup, I personally am very excited because they announced that they're going to show more Fable gameplay, finally. So
Hey, that's nice.
I
Nice
can't
news.
wait. I'm hoping that they keep the same humor that Lionsgate. I said Lionsgate. The studio that used to own Fable. I hope Lion's Head, I believe is called. Yes, I hope Lion's Head Studios keep the same humor. Now that Playground Games is the developer for it now. Just don't start fucking lying like fucking Peter Molyneux used to do when he owned Fable. Like I don't need that. Like just say what you're able to do, not the ideas that you've come up with. Because I don't know, Frank. I don't know if you know Peter Molyneux like that, but this man used to like when he used to run Lionhead Studios. This man used to say, hey, well, you know what? We're gonna do some great things with Fable. There's gonna be some magic. There's gonna be a dragon. There's gonna be like he would just start talking shit, and I'm just like, bro, none of this shit you said is in the game. Not to say
The
that the
over promise, under deliver.
yes, and it's not to say like
Terrible.
Fable is bad. Clearly not, because I'm a fan of the series. But don't fucking lie. Just say what's there. Like just say what you're working on, actually working on, and not just like start just saying shit like whatever. So
Right.
excuse me. So yeah. So I'm excited about Fable. Can't wait to see the gameplay. Also, what's going to be there is footage for the new Forza Horizon. So Forza Horizon
Ooh,
6 is also going
Japan.
to be showing there. It's going to be set in Japan. Um,
Yeah.
and it's allegedly going to come out this fall. So fall 2026 is the alleged release date for the new Forza, and I can't wait for that either. Another thing they're going to show is a game called Beast of Reincarnation. Interestingly enough, this game was developed by Game Freak, which is the same developers that made Pokemon. So I'm really interested to see like what route they go with this. I looked at its Steam page. It's basically like a RPG, where you like it's you and like you have like a pet dog. So I didn't really look further into that, but I still think it's interesting that they're stepping away from Pokemon games and making like something else. So, shout out to them. Um, but yes, all this stuff will be happening January 22nd. Also, I heard a rumor alert. There's a rumor that there's supposed to be some surprise release right after the stream ends. Um Apparently the game is similar to Hi-Fi Rush. I don't know if it's Hi-Fi Rush the sequel or anything like that, but it's supposed to be like a really cool similar game to that at the end of the stream. So don't click off right away once it's over. Just stick around. Um, excuse me. Next. So Nvidia. All right. So this is gonna be a little technical. So for those of you that had built your own PCs or purchased a custom made PC, or even just purchased a PC that has an Nvidia card in it, you might want to pay attention to this next part. So Nvidia had just released DLSS 4.5, but testing is showing that it's actually making the games run a lot worse on the older RTX 20 and 30 series cards. So me personally, I have an RTX 3070 on my computer. And a lot of people are saying that they're seeing between a 20 and 24% drop in frames per second when they turn it on. Now, for those of you who don't know what DLSS is, think of DLSS as like an AI assistant that helps your graphics card draw pictures faster.
No, I'm kidding. I know. Look, all right, I gotta say this. I know. Just gonna cut in here. I booed AI. I'm not demonizing the use of actual good artificial intelligence technology. I demonize the use of generative.
Yeah, it's just the stupid shit that they do on Instagram that we can't stand.
I work in a tech field. I know the AI can be applied for good shit. I boo where it needs to be applicably booed. But in order for people to understand that I don't like a certain aspect, I just blanket the whole goddamn thing.
Right. So like I said, just think of DLSS as an AI assistant that helps your graphics card draw pictures faster. So the problem is the new 4.5 version of this assistant is much smarter, but it's also much heavier. So because older cards don't have like the specific modern hardware, which is like the FP8 support that the newer cards have, to handle this new workload, they're actually slowing down the card trying to keep up. So the fix for this is don't use the latest override in the Nvidia app if you're on an older card. So if you look at the Nvidia app, it should be able to tell you whether you want to put that setting on. So specifically stick to the Model K or Model J presets that's in that app to keep your performance safe. So just don't use the latest override, just to make sure your card is safe and everything. I'm sure this is like some random bug I'm hoping that they'll fix. But yeah, a lot of us don't want to upgrade our graphics cards because because of the Gen I that Frank had just explained, now all these fucking graphics cards and RAM is $600 million and nobody can afford to upgrade their graphics card. So no.
Another reason why I hate what Gen AI is doing is that
everything's
more expensive now because of that. So
Jesus,
what the fuck?
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Fuck. I actually forgot one thing. There's something else I wanted to explain. That was it for the Nvidia shit. But hang on. Okay. Rumor. All right. So there's another rumor about the Steam Deck. Okay. So apparently the Steam Deck's price got leaked. Okay. People are saying the price is fake. I personally think it's okay because it's really a computer as opposed to an actual console. But the Steam Deck price got leaked. Apparently, it's going to be $950 for 512 gigabytes, and it's going to be $1,100 for 2 terabytes. So
can I remove the storage myself, or is that a static thing?
I think you can. I don't see
if you'll let me have external storage and add my own shit inside, if I fiddle around with it, I'll take the 950.
Right.
I'll put a 2 terabyte in myself and then add 4 off to the side or something. Like I'm not that tech stupid that I can't do that. I'm full disclosure. I work in tech. I'm good with computers. I know how to use my hands, but I'm terrified that if I touch the inside of a machine, I'm going to break it. So I take it to professionals, so I can get a warranty on my shit. So if something happens, they gotta pay for it. So I don't even mind saying that. It's just the same thing with my car. Like if my car goes wrong, I take it to a mechanic and I get a professional to do it. So if something goes wrong, just the general concept. An expensive piece of machine, I don't want to have to pay double the price. You know what I mean? So
right.
With that being said, I replaced the hard drive in my PlayStation. Took like 5 minutes. So if the Steam the GameCube has removable storage and you can let me do it, I don't mind paying $950 for it and then buying a 2 terabyte later on and copying my shit over. Like it's not a big deal.
Right. So I think they said that was possible when they first revealed the thing. I don't remember, but I could have sworn that was a thing that was going to be a thing anyway, where you could like change out the storage. But people are saying that it's expensive, like it's because it's going past like the PS5 Pro and all this other shit, and I'm just like, Well,
It's a
I never.
computer though.
Right, exactly. I never thought of the Steam Deck the Steam machine as a regular console. To me, it was just a computer. I mean, yeah, it has the Steam OS on it where you can where you just can play your Steam games, but I never thought of it as a regular console anyway. Like honestly, to me it was always a computer just with a controller
I was
with
like,
it.
is it not? Is that not what it is? Like, isn't it just basically a small?
That's what I thought it was because when they explained it, when they showcased it, when they first announced it, all they really showed was that it was like a computer, but you're just getting a controller with it. Honestly,
Okay.
that's what I got from the initial reveal when they revealed it like a couple of months ago. Like I never because they intend.
Also,
Go ahead. Sorry.
I just want to take into account, like in America, I'm sure that the price is a little higher, or a lot higher, I guess, because of the current situation with all the technology going on, with the tariff prices have raised everything,
Right.
the cost of everything going up due to the overuse of generative AI and all the fucking processing centers or whatever the fuck they are. So I feel like this price is based on, like, this is due to inflation,
Mhm.
and it's not really like, I feel like the price was probably going to be like $700, right? And
Okay.
then like ballooning all the other shit on top of it got it to
Mhm.
950. So
Well.
like I'm not saying that this is not,
Right.
it's still a little bit more than a PlayStation, but at
Right.
the same time it's not a PlayStation. It is
Right.
a PlayStation is a streaming box that has one operating system, and it's PlayStation's operating system, and all you can do is play PlayStation games and
Mhm.
download streaming services like a overextended Fire Stick. That's
Right.
it.
Right. And my whole thing with this is like I said, I was never really looking
Little
at
bit of
this.
internet. A little bit of internet.
Right. I was never looking at the Steam machine as a straight console anyway. So honestly, for a computer, that price is actually really fair. For a
Yeah.
computer, like just a regular computer, that price is really fair. Like my computer that I bought, I had ordered a custom made PC on Newegg, and my
Mm-hmm.
computer was $1,600. So and
Oh,
it's not like I really was like went ham. I went ham with the RAM and with like
bars.
kind of the space, but honestly not really the space because I have what you call it what do you call those damn things sorry, I have the external storage drives is what I have three of them. I use two normally and I have a spare one just in case, but I didn't need that much space on my computer because I had them. And then on top of that, like only thing I really went ham with was the CPU and the RAM, and it was still only $1,600. Like that's not that bad, honestly, really. Because I mean, I don't use my PC just for gaming. I use it for other shit, even though it is a gaming computer. But
Right.
it really that was just like that was regular. Like that was regular. Like if I wanted to go really hard, my computer would have been way more expensive. So I feel like with the Steam machine, I feel like that's pretty much okay. Like if that's going to be like the actual price, I don't really think that's that bad. I think that's light, honestly. To me, that's kind of light. So I was, I didn't really see like the issue with that price. Um, but again, just so you guys know, this is it. That price is really just a rumor, and the only reason that even got leaked, allegedly leaked, was because someone in like some retailer in the Czech Republic had listed it as the price. So that's where the prices came from. But again, it's just a rumor, so we won't really know um what the actual price will be until they're ready to release it. So
That could be 1,200 Czech dollar, 900 Czech dollars. We don't
exactly,
know. So
exactly,
let's just wait till the actual numbers is out there. All right.
exactly. Yeah, that's because I
And
was
I
saying that
only
was
said
light.
Czech dollars because I'm not sure what currency they use. I do not feel like looking it up right now. So I'm sorry to our Czech. Was it you said Czech Republic? To our
Yeah.
Czech Republic friends.
Uh-huh.
If you want to correct me, you know how to find me on the social medias, man. Let me know. I'm always able to learn. By the time you send me a message, I'll probably have forgotten about it, but that's okay. Just let me know.
Yeah. Okay. So next, we're going into uh some messy stuff. So FaZe Clan. All right. So on Christmas week, the entire active roster, including 14-year veteran Adapt, along with Jason the Ween, Stable Ronaldo, Lacey, Rage, and Silky, officially quit the organization. So, Now the so the conflict the conflict is basically they said that they all felt like puppets and that the new management led by Matt Kalish, or also known as Hardscope, wanted them to sign new contracts where the company would take 20% of their money, of their revenue.
Absolutely not. Like, okay, so like, okay. All jokes aside, I
Mm-hmm.
don't like the FaZe Clan, and
Mm-hmm.
I can get into that. It's
Mm-hmm.
fine. They're just chumps to us because
Mm-hmm.
we've been dealing with them, and like me and the homies I played with have been dealing with them. And my homies been bullying them for years. When I find them, I bully them. It's just the whole thing, man. Like they're not as good as they think they are, but
Uh-huh.
I'm not a competitive gamer. It's not my whole thing. I do other stuff. So
Right.
with that being said, as much as I don't like FaZe Clan,
Mm-hmm.
nobody should be getting cheated out of their money.
Right.
Fuck that. So the enemy of my enemy is not my friend,
Mm-hmm.
but you know, I'm not going to let you get. I'm not going to sit here and be happy you're getting cheated out of your money. So good for them for leaving, for getting a shitty contract. But haha, FaZe Clan is dumb.
um what the management is saying is that how they're currently getting paid though is unsustainable. So basically their management is saying that the old way, like paying for luxury houses and like high salaries without taking a cut, was a subsidy and it was bleeding money. So basically the creators realized they're basically now big enough where they don't even need the FaZe name, so they just left. um so
I just
now.
feel like the
Mhm.
company is lying because you
Mhm.
can't. There's so many ways y'all fucking big companies know how to cheat taxes and write offs and
Yep.
breaks and shit.
Yep.
And there's no way you can sit here and be like, well, you guys are costing too much money, so we gotta charge you 20%. No,
Mhm.
y'all are masters of tax write offs. These could be charitable donations. You pay for the house one time.
Exactly.
That you don't buy you're a company. You don't need
Mhm.
to do all the shit that regular people have to do. That's
Exactly.
how our fucking country is set up. So this is all bullshit. So go to hell, whatever, man.
Yeah.
I don't like FaZe Clan. Stop making me defend you.
So because of that, so FaZe has effectively shut down its content division and is now just a professional esports team. So they're still a esports team. They're just not doing the content crap anymore. And the gaming house era of the 2010s is officially over. So
Is that the last gaming house that existed?
no, it's just like they kind of started the whole shit. So everyone's just like, yeah, that whole gaming house shit is over. So
I mean, I'm glad that the whole house era is coming to an end. That shit was weird, man.
Mhm. Mhm.
Like I, as much like okay, so let me dial it back some.
Mhm.
I don't mind if it's a specific concept of a house. Like Big Brother
Mhm.
is a very specific concept. We are not whatever many people in this house. This is the original. Well, Real World technically was the original one,
Right.
but Big Brother was the fate was the bigger, super big John. Everybody knows about Big Brother. You put everybody in a house, they live together. Fine.
Mhm.
Then out of nowhere, Instagram popped up. There was a streamer house for like random streamers, and then there was kids who had like a streamer house that was a thing for YouTube kids and families. And I thought that was weird because they would just blend all these children together, but like that was some strange shit. And then we got the gamer houses where it was a bunch of gaming streamers doing the thing in the same house.
Right.
No, that's just weird. Like too many of y'all in the same crib. Like I don't need streamer A, Gunfire McGee, and fucking Gunpowder Residue Dave to live in the same fucking house. That's weird.
Yeah.
Why do you have to live in the same house? That's what the internet is for.
Yeah.
Y'all aren't playing y'all aren't playing local couch co-op games.
Yeah.
You're playing
Exactly.
fucking Call of Duty online. Why do you have to be in the house together? You're wasting internet bandwidth. You're sucking up the bandwidth of one house. We ought to be in two separate locations doing the same thing. It's so fucking weird. I don't get it. I don't understand. You can't make me understand. You can call me old. You can call me an aged millennial. I don't give a fuck. This is a dumb concept, and you can't make me understand. The streamer house, like the content creator house, makes a little bit of sense
Mhm.
because that way y'all don't have to go fucking travel and shit, and I get that. I don't like it, but at least I understand. But the gamer house made no sense. Y'all play online with each other. Y'all not playing D&D every Tuesday. You play Call of Duty or Grand Theft Auto or whatever popular shooter at the time. You don't need to be in the same house. All right, let me get off the soapbox. I'm just saying, man, that's weird. I'm done now.
I agree. All right. Oh yeah. So next, Frank wanted to talk about Larian, aka the people that made Baldur's Gate 3. If you want to go ahead, Frank. If you want to.
So if y'all didn't know, a couple months ago, it was found out that for I think Divinity Original Sin, the new one they're putting out, there was generative AI used in the concept art, like in creation of the concept art for the game, and they caught a lot of backlash for that. Recently, there was a Reddit AMA Larian did. I want to say, like, I'm just say recently because I'm not going to date it, but like it was within the last 7 days of this recording. Excuse me. And somebody had asked us, like, hey, you know, what are you doing about this? So the founder of the company, and this is a quote, I'm reading this from the article that was sourced from the Reddit AMA. The founder came on and said, to ensure there is no room for doubt, we have decided to refrain from using generative AI tools during concept art development. That way, there can be no discussion about the origin of the art. So, not only are they pulling the generative AI stuff back and walking that down, they're letting everybody know that it will not be used. They're telling you straight up, there's no gray area. We are not using generative AI in the concept art. So I think that's a pretty cool move. I appreciate that they did that. They are saying that they are looking to explore generative AI and the use of other applications at the studio. But I mean, look, somebody dropped this Gen AI worm into the zeitgeist of like humanity, and nobody wants to let it go.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not like it's not that you can't use artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
But y'all are using the wrong one. We've had AI in our computers. The fucking what's that thing? Clippy? Clippy was a goddamn AI. He wasn't sucking up all the water and technological resources every time you turn around though.
Right.
Siri was is an AI. It was originally an AI. All they are search functions. They just do the shit for you.
Yeah.
That's it. But like you took that away and you're like, we're gonna generate and scrape and just give you no, I don't want to talk to it. If I ask you to do something, just give me the answer.
Right.
Hey Google, what is the measurement of this? Well, according to the data I've scraped over 1 billion websites drinking 74 gallons of water, I found that the conversation has no. I want the goddamn answer. I don't want what everybody else is saying. I don't talk to Chat GPT. I don't fucking use it. I think it's a dumb concept because everything you can get in Chat GPT, you can already find on a YouTube video, or you can go into a goddamn Google book search and be like, how to, I don't know, like this is for me because I've been struggling with writing a story again. I'm going to Google how to write a story.
Yeah.
I don't want AI answers. I don't need ChatGPT to be like, here's the outline. No, I have to write an outline. I gotta remember how to write the outline. Like the hero's journey and all that shit. I don't need ChatGPT to tell me what the journey is. I have to remember how to write the journey. It's like I have to get the process. Like what is the, you know what I mean? It's not. So I don't want you to do it for me. Just show me what to do. I don't know.
Right, because there's, and even with generative AI, it can still do that, but people are choosing not to do that. Like, so, like, say if you see a YouTube video on, like, so writing for like what you said, right? So if you're writing a book, and let's say you're having an issue with, like, writing backstory or writing, like, a certain villain or whatever the case, there's YouTube videos, that teach you how to do that, or at least put you on the way of doing that. Like, you can use the Gen AI to be like, hey, can you watch this video for me and then tell me, like, what the main points are so that I can get to, like, where I need to be. So you can do that. Or
I will say, though, as and this is now not a knock on the generative AI. This is a knock on humanity as a whole. We need to get away from fast tracking shit.
Right.
We need to stop doing that. Like, yes, I know you can summarize the video if you use generative AI, but we have to stop doing that as like people. I'm not trying to. I'm not attacking anybody in particular.
Mhm.
This is just a general statement.
Mhm.
It's making us collectively dumber because we're not looking into stuff. We're not absorbing the information. We're just fast forwarding
I
through
think that.
to get to the end. And I find myself doing it sometimes, but
Mhm.
like I also have to get past that. Like there's times I'll watch a video and I understand. Like I'll fast forward. So like okay, there are videos where much like I'm going to use this example. When you look for a recipe online, right?
Mhm.
You'll sometimes come to a page where it'll be like I want to make chicken parmesan,
Mhm.
and you'll come to a page and it'll be like chicken parm easy recipe. Here's what you need, and they
Mhm.
give you the ingredients: chicken, parmesan,
Mhm.
breadcrumbs, cheese, blah blah blah, whatever the fuck. If you want
Mhm.
the long form, whatever you got to make for the long form, the short, whatever.
Mhm.
And then they tell you how to cook it with the
Mhm.
ingredients and the instructions, and you're done. There are
Mhm.
other recipes where if you say I want chicken parm, go to the recipe page and you get this fucking 7 page long, 7 paragraph long explanation about when I was a child, my mother used to use my Nona's recipe to make chicken parmesan. And let me tell you, the russet tomatoes that were picked from the sides of the mountains in the far hills of Italy were the greatest thing I've ever done. I remember we used to get baskets
Mhm.
and go frolicking down the. I don't need all of that. Like that's not what I asked you for. I
Right.
asked you for the recipe. So
Right.
there are times when I'll get to a video and
Mhm.
you're like giving me information,
Mhm.
and if you bloviate from like I can tell you how to do X in 5 easy steps, and I
Mhm.
see you bloviating,
Mhm.
I'm gonna fast forward through the bullshit because I just want the information. Like
Right.
I don't want that unnecessary fat
Right.
uh bull. I don't want that.
Mhm.
I asked for how do I make an omelet? Show me how to crack the egg and how to flip it in the pan. I don't need you to tell me you have to find these eggs from this store with this salt. No,
Yeah.
I got all that. I have the egg in the bowl. It's about to go in the pan. What do I have to do now? That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. No, that's
So
fair.
that's when I'll fast forward some stuff. But I also find myself fast forwarding videos because it's like you're talking kind of slow.
Yeah.
I need to not do that. I need to let the video be the video. So
Yeah.
I've been practicing on slowing down. So I don't. That's another thing why I don't like AI because it just summarizes shit. It skips to the end,
Yeah.
and a big part of a lot of the stuff is you have to like learn
Yeah.
what you're doing. I told my niece, I was like, niece, don't use AI for your schoolwork. She was like, all right. I was like, okay. Like that's
Yeah.
all I ask. I'm not. Yeah. If you try and you fail, or you don't understand, you try and you fail, you try and you get it,
Mhm.
then you learned what to do. If you
Mhm.
try and you AI, you didn't do shit. You just asked the robot to do it for you. Please don't do that. And she was like, all right, it's made on a roll. So I, whatever.
Mhm. Yeah. No, that's a good point. I'm just my only answer to like the AI making everybody dumb thing. I feel like that was kind of already happening once smartphones became a thing. So it's like
Yeah,
not that
it's
you know a
accelerating the process at an
yeah
extremely rapid rate. Yeah,
yeah because not to say that smartphones are like a bad thing. I just prefer not to do like a lot of things on it. Maybe because I've always had a computer in the house growing up, but there's like a lot of things where like I just prefer looking at the actual desktop web page like the way it was intended to be looked at and not smushed onto a fucking phone where you can't even tap the button. Maybe I got big hands, I don't fucking know, but like it's like certain shit I just don't trust, like the mobile version of whatever. And I just like no, just I prefer using a regular computer and to get all the shit I need done or whatever. So like maybe that's
my
maybe I'm just old, I don't know, but
no, you're good. My specific brand of neuro spicy is when I want to do something, I want you to show me what to do and then move. Let me try it, and then if I'm about to break something, stop me. But like, get out of
yeah.
the way. Like that's how I learn how to do stuff. Like, show
Mhm.
me,
Mhm.
then let me do it. And then if you don't let me do it, I'm gonna be frustratingly rushing you
Mhm.
because yeah, like I need to do this. I get it. I got it. Let me
Mhm.
try it.
Mhm.
Show me where I messed up. That's my particular brand of learning style. So.
Yeah.
But to circle all that back, I just want to say, Larian, we appreciate you for coming out, clearing the air. And they
Mhm.
also stated that while they may use the AI, the generative AI, in the technical process, they won't be using the generative AI in the creative process
Mhm.
for also for Divinity going forward. So that's pretty dope stance to take. I can argue about the technical Gen AI, but at least it's not scraping previously created artworks. As a person who writes, that pisses me off.
Yeah.
I don't like, yeah. So like, we're not going back into it, but like, thank you for clarifying that, Larian. You guys are pretty cool about that. So.
Yep.
Also, I want to throw this little tidbit in here.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody might have been up in arms over the last couple of days. There was a extremely blown out of proportion rumor about Grand Theft Auto being delayed again. That was a lie.
Oh, I didn't even hear about that. Wow, I wouldn't have believed it.
Something popped up. Some dude was on a Bloomberg podcast talking about how the GTA 6 delay pattern meets the Red Dead Redemption 2 delay pattern, where it's 2 delays and a release.
I'm done.
So. No, like this is some factual shit. He was like, yeah, there were 2 delays for Red Dead Redemption 2, and there have been 2 delays for GTA 6, which the second delay, which is the one that pushed it from May to November, is usually the final delay, and the November 16th release date is most likely 95% accurate. Somebody heard that and was like, they're going to delay it again? Oh no.
Oh my God.
No, that's not what happened. He was just saying that historically this release date is going to be the one because they've already delayed it twice. That's what he was saying.
Not so like see, shit like that. No. So see, shit like, so not to go back to what we were talking about, but shit like that is why I hate when people blame technology, and not just for the simple fact that people just don't fucking listen. That's not what he said.
And that also is a problem with AI because they don't listen. They don't take any information. They just listen to
like the fuck.
Yeah, like you're not listening to the message. You're just like, oh, delay? This is fucked up. No, man, pay attention.
Yeah, but the AI didn't say it was a delay. It was some idiot that said it was a delay. That's why I'm just
right,
like,
but what
I'm
saying is the idiot who said it probably uses the fuck out of ChatGPT.
But it's like, again, why would you use ChatGPT when you heard it from the man's mouth that this shit is 95% accurate? Oh my God.
I don't understand.
Oh my God. Right? People are fucking stupid. Oh, whatever.
They are. It's bad. Oh, hey, God. Man, we on that note, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we will be right back after these messages.
So now we're gonna talk about what we've been playing this week. I can go first, or Frank, you wanna go first? I don't care.
Go ahead.
Alright, so this week I have been playing about the same 2-3 games I mentioned from last week. Zeus and Poseidon. I got back into the groove of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So I'm not confused anymore. I know where to go, where I'm at, who I'm going to visit next. Because that is a very big game. So, I had to get back into the groove of things. Also, what I forgot to mention last week was that I also had started Kingdom Come Deliverance. I said I was going to talk about it, and I totally forgot to do that. So basically, Kingdom Come Deliverance is one of those games, one of those RPGs where, like, it's not... It's not one of those games where, like, you're, like, instantly OP and because you're the main character and you're just beating the crap out of everyone. Like, you literally start off as having, like, no skills, like, no, like, I guess, points to your attributes. Like, it's struggle for real. And even with, like, the mechanics, you learning how to move, like the sword, like how to swing the sword and learn all of that, you really have to practice that in that game. I'm loving the plot already. I think the plot is fire. Like, I think the plot for Kingdom Come Deliverance is like it's starting off like I don't want to say Lord of the Rings, but it's like, I explain it, but it's just the plot is fire. I don't want to spoil it for those who haven't played. I know the sequel got a lot of press lately, especially during our awards season. It got nominated for a lot of shit, but like, I'm playing the original game only just because of that press. And I will say that even if the learning curve is kind of difficult, it's like the plot makes it worth it. It's really a good story so far. And what else? Yeah, I just can't wait to keep... I mean, I guess the only small little nitpicky thing I have is that you can't change, like the character isn't you can't custom make your character. Like, you have to play as the boy in the game. But honestly, the story is so fire. Like I just honestly didn't mind. Um, and yeah, I just I can't hate on the game. It's really
There's a
good.
whole story behind it. See, I didn't know that. I thought it
Yeah.
was just like a regular. I thought it was just like you're this guy, and like the story is kind of like generic. So the story is actually legit.
Yeah, so like the story, it's like the person that you're playing as is integrated is in the story like explicitly. Like you can't just average NPC here. Where's your parents? Blah blah blah. Like it's not like one of those
Oh,
things. Like is they name names and like you're associated with this person. Um,
this whole
you
time I thought it was like a Fallout type game.
no. It's like it's probably true to the actual experience of like an RPG, like D&D wise. Like you're
Okay.
part of the plot. And like the learning curve is a little is I was a little difficult, but the story is really worth it. Like the story I played so far is fire. Like I had to restart my game like maybe twice because I ended up getting my ass kicked like twice, like 3 times I think. And yeah, I don't want to spoil it anymore, but like yeah, it's actually really good. Like they did a really good job. So I can't wait to continue that once I get Assassin's Creed out of my blood and all the other shit that I've been playing. And then another game I wanted to bring up was ReStory. So the game I mentioned last week where it's basically like a cozy tech repair game. I know it's weird because even Bay was getting on me and was like, why are you playing a game about work? And I'm like, I don't do this all the time at work, so I'm enjoying this right now. You know what I mean? So I don't really get to really like do any actual physical repairs at work. Sometimes I do, but that's like few and far between because we can just service the shit or get it sent out to get it serviced.
Right.
So yeah, I'm enjoying actually repairing shit, and it's not just it's not it's like first of all the content that you're fixing is early 2000s shit. So like the latest Tamagotchi at the time and like the Atari console and PSPs and PS1s, like just shit like that's what I'm repairing. So it's fun to do that. And then I'm getting paid to do it. And I have my little shop. It's like this little window and like the characters are cool and everything. But the reason I wanted to bring it up again was because the devs um just did a well, if you played the playtest, which is still available if anybody wants to try it, the playtest is still available on Steam, and if at the end it asks everyone to fill out a survey. So I just wanted to say congratulations to the devs because they just revealed that the game got put on 200,000 wish lists. Um,
Oh my.
yeah, and it's crazy how like it's like a cozy IT game, and it's like turned into like this massive hit before it's anywhere near like launching. Um, and also I really loved it because they basically were just thanking everyone in their posts and how how everyone did the survey. And I think with the survey, where is it? I just had it. For the survey, I think 30,000 people filled out the survey if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna like check that really quick. Where is it? Oh, 35,000. Excuse me. 35,000 surveys. 35,000 of us filled out that survey.
Oh wow.
Which, yeah, so it's like congratulations to them. The game really is fun and it's peaceful. It's really relaxing because as you're repairing stuff, there's like a little radio in the shop and you can turn on like the lo-fi music if you want. But to those of you who think it's just repairing shit, there is a plot to the game. It's just they didn't put the whole plot in the game obviously because it's just a playtest, but they put part of it in there. So but I think the premise is that I think the actual premise of the game is that your brother is missing and like somehow data on the shit that you're repairing is supposed to have like clues of like where he is. So I think that's the actual premise of the plot. But even if it didn't have that, honestly, it was just the characters that come up and ask for certain shit to get repaired. Was just fun in and of itself. And like it's fun like repairing like old flip phones and shit like that and all of that. So it really is a cool stress reliever. And maybe I'm biased because I really love technology, but yeah, it was just really fun. And if you haven't tried it yet, if you have a Steam, please just go on there and just add yourself to the playtest, and just try it because it's just fun. Um, yeah, that's all I've been playing this week.
That's cool.
Mhm.
That sounds like an interesting game. Like I don't often like the simulators, but like
Mhm.
there are some that are okay. Like I did gas station simulator, so I understand.
Mhm.
I get it. Like I totally understand how it could be fun. So if it pops up on PlayStation, I might give it a look and check it out. I'm not going to go out of my way, but I will.
Mhm.
Um, my what we're playing is a little again eccentric as usual. The same rigmarole. I got Helldivers on back run. I got Rivals on back run. Fine.
Mhm.
I've been playing more Arc Raiders. Um, I enjoy the game now. Uh, Thanks to fucking my homie Ziggy.
Mhm.
They put me on, got me interested in it. Now I understand the concept a little bit better, so it's fun. Also confirming their theory. The developers came out and were like, "Hey, it's not PvP, but if you're more aggressive, you'll be matched with more aggressive people, and less aggressive people get matched with less aggressive people.
Yeah.
Plain and simple." Which I think is dope.
Mhm.
So that got me more into it. Also, again, that was a theory that we had in our Discord, and it was confirmed
Yeah.
by the
The
developers.
devs. Yeah.
Ball Pit is fun.
Mhm.
It is a very fun game. So I'm going to keep playing that. I went back to Like a Dragon, Yakuza, Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, and I was going to finish it, and I went to the boss fight because I thought I was ready. I got all the way to the boss,
Mhm.
and he kicked the shit out of me. Like I didn't even take a quarter of his health before he took like most of my party down. So
Mhm.
I left the boss fight. I went back to power up my character. So I'm running back through the RPG rules, boosting myself up, power leveling and whatnot, getting in there. And then I'm going to go back and fight the boss. Maybe I'll give you an update next week. And if I beat the boss, we'll see. We'll see.
Mhm.
Um, and I just started this game called Neon Blood, which is like a noir 2.5D side scroller adventure. It's
Okay.
if you play it and you played Cyberpunk, you're going to see the similarities, and I mean that's
Oh.
fine. But like it's a cyberpunk game. Like it's not Cyberpunk 2077. It's in the cyberpunk style where it's like, shitty the gritty night streets of this random city with this detective, hard boiled detective who's got a cigarette in his mouth at all times, and he eats coffee and drinks his fucking cigarettes. No,
Mhm.
it's one of those hard boiled. Like, it's a detective game, man. It's a noir type genre.
Oh.
So I'm interested to see what's going on.
Oh.
I really enjoy stuff like that.
Is
So
it?
this is like right up my alley.
Sorry. Is
Um,
not to interrupt you.
nah, go ahead.
Is the main character's name Axel McCoy?
Yes.
Okay. There's a
McLean. McLean?
McCoy. It says McCoy on Steam.
Maybe McCoy. I don't know. Maybe.
I only asked
His
because.
name is Axel though. What's up?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I only asked because the demo is free on Steam. If anybody wants to try it, I'm definitely gonna try it. So.
Hey, give it a shot. Like I said, it's if you've played Cyberpunk 2077, you'll see the similarities, but please do not think of it anything like that because it's just the setting,
Mhm.
and he is a detective. So like, you
Right.
know what I mean? Like, unfortunately, sometimes the wires will cross that it'll be the same. It'll be similarities, but they're not the same. So I'm giving it a run. I want to see how it is. I mean, I have a slight beef with the controls, but that's just me being
Mhm.
nitpicky. Like I'm not mad at it. It's just a little I don't know. It's just kind of slight beef, kind of tanky, not a big deal. I'm
Mhm.
getting used to it. It's fine. It's turn-based combat, like RPG style combat, so that's also a neat thing to keep in mind. So, I'll give you guys an update next week. If it's super long or if it's not, I'll
Mhm.
probably either beat it or be close to beating it by the end of the week. So I'll let
Oh,
you know what's up.
nice. All right. So that was really it that we had for this week. You guys don't forget about that Nvidia thing I mentioned. Make sure your computer is running up to par if you don't have the brand new graphics card. Um, I guess the final question, I guess that just because of the phase crap that's going on, I already know Frank's answer to this, and I have the same answer. But if you follow certain esports people, just the question is, if your favorite gaming organization disbanded tomorrow, would you keep following the brand or following the creators? So that's my
I'll
question for
expand
you.
this out to
Mhm.
those who know who they are. I'll expand this out to devs, and
Okay.
I'm looking at you, Konami and Kojima,
Mhm.
specifically. If your favorite gaming developer organization, organization being uh, competitive gaming organization, stream team, or like development studio, production studio, if they disbanded tomorrow, would you keep following the brand or the creator? So
Yeah. That's
I'll tell you now. I'll tell you my answer right now. I'll follow the creator because
yeah.
I don't side with the corpos. Like come on. Of course the caveat being
Mhm.
unless the creator did some shit and the brand was like, "No, we don't do that over here." That's different. That's a different stance there. You know what
Correct.
I mean? Like,
Correct.
but y'all understand what I mean. So
Yeah.
most of the time it'll be the creator because usually,
Right. And also, I'll give you guys a great example. So, you guys remember?
with you Kojima.
So, you guys remember Sunset Overdrive? So, Sunset Overdrive came out in I think 2013 or 2014, somewhere around there. I want to say 2014. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and the developer who made that was Insomniac Games. Now, I love Sunset Overdrive so much. I bought both the DLCs, which was amazing. Um, and they kind of hinted, spoiler alert, they hinted like at one of the DLCs that basically there's going to be, well, sorry, not the DLC, at the end of the main campaign, it kind of hinted that there was going to be like a sequel. Like they basically left it like open ended. And I was so excited. I was like, oh my god, I need a sequel to this. I need a sequel to this. Blah blah blah. However, Insomniac Games had gotten a deal with Sony to make Marvel's Spider-Man. So I can't be upset that they didn't make Sunset Overdrive 2 because Marvel Spider-Man was great. And you could
Yep.
tell from Marvel Spider-Man that they used the same engine that they used with Sunset Overdrive. Like how Spider-Man like mouth was talking and everything, you could tell like they used the same engine. So I couldn't be mad. I was just like, okay, this game is great. So yeah, I choose to follow the creators because if Microsoft wants to be petty, that's on them. I just and I just found out. I want to say a couple of days ago that Microsoft is the one who actually owns the rights to any potential sequels and all of that for Sunset Overdrive. So if you want to blame anybody for not having another Sunset Overdrive, it's fucking Microsoft. So
All
yeah.
right, well, with that caveat, and
Mm-hmm.
since we're talking about it,
Mm-hmm.
being that we just got Forza,
Mm-hmm.
Gears,
Mm-hmm.
and we're getting Halo on PlayStation,
Mm-hmm.
like in like the next couple months,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be, I wouldn't put it past Sony,
Mm-hmm.
who loves Insomniac, to
Mm-hmm.
go get the Sunset Overdrive license from Microsoft and be like,
Yeah.
yo, get that up.
Yeah.
Because I
Exactly.
mean, I don't see why you wouldn't put that on PlayStation. Insomniac and Sony have a handshake hug agreement. Yeah, I mean they're good
Mm-hmm.
partners. Spider-Man, Miles, Spider-Man 2, new Wolverine game. Oh, what was it? Ratchet and Clank, I think is the other one. Like so many
Okay.
games they have. They're good with each other.
Right.
I don't see why Sony wouldn't go get that if Microsoft is just giving up properties. And I'm not saying that the game isn't good. I'm just saying like it's not
Right.
as big as like
Right.
a Halo or a Forza or a fucking Gears. So like, what are we doing? Give it up, Microsoft.
Yeah.
Give it up.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So yeah, we're just gonna leave you with those thoughts and wish everybody a happy 2026. Hope your year is as lit as mine has been so far, even though it's been 10 days. So,
Hey,
just stay safe and we hope you have a wonderful gaming year. So
yeah, man, and go Birds. See you guys
yes,
next time.
later.